y'all, what's going on, world? It's your boy Spence the Prince right here. Listen, man, had a lot going on, man. A lot going on, man. But I ain't gave up. I ain't lost faith. I ain't gave up. Look, man. So right now, y'all, I'm on my way, man, to go get a colonic, bro. That's right. Some people call it the colon hydrotherapy or whatever the case may be. Colonic, same thing. You know what I'm saying? I got too much going on the inside, man. Hey, look, you gotta have your digestive system straight, man. I got too much going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you shouldn't have to go to the bathroom morning, noon, night, and then several times in between each stage. That ain't right. Something wrong. They gotta get it out. I know it's a kind of weird, the process that you gotta go through to do that. But hey, I'd rather be healthy and strong than be pooping and boo-booing all day long. You feel me? So I'm gonna see if they gonna let me record, you know what I'm saying? The process and everything. I don't know, because some people got different rules or whatever. Hopefully they do. If not, man, we'll chop it up. I'll try to figure out how to explain it and do everything, go about it. So I'm gonna check back in with y'all once I get to the place. All right, man? All right, what's going on, y'all? So as of right now, it's the day after I went to go get the colonic for the first time, or some people call it the colon hydrotherapy treatment. I'm gonna go ahead and explain this thing a little bit, man. You know how the process was for me when I went to the one I went to. You know, I'm just gonna try to break it down, let y'all know. That way y'all can decide if y'all wanna go get y'all one. Don't go get your one. Find an alternative method, or, you know what I'm saying, do nothing at all. I don't know. So basically, when I got to the location or whatever, and I got there, I met with the specialist, and she basically just give you the rules, they just get straight to the point. Like the one I went to wasn't the one where it looked like a hospital bed, and then the person smack you on your cheek a few times, maybe give you 3 little backhand smacks to your butt cheek, 1, 2, 3, and rub you with alcohol. It wasn't a doctor's office. It was more of a it's like a bed. It was like a bed and a tub combined. It was like a bed and a tub combined, if you will. And with that, or whatever the case may be, so the lady was just basically, I ain't gonna lie, my person was kind of straight to the point. She was nice and everything professional, but she was kind of straight to the point. I got back there, she was like, drop them. I don't want to lie to you. I want to be like, she was like, okay, place your clothes over here in the cubby, and then make sure you fold them neatly, and then put on this blanket. And no, man, she went with all that. She was like, all right, look, man, drop them. I was like, huh? She was like, yeah, drop them. Everything from the waist down, drop them. I had to remember, like, oh yeah, you got to do this. You got to take this off in order to do X, Y, and Z or whatever. But I was like, why you so aggressive with it though? Like, mommy, why you coming at me like that? Like, like, I'm supposed to tell you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, why you trying to tell me to drop them? Look, why you telling me like that? So, anyway, she was like, yeah, you got to take everything off from the waist down. And then she was like, it's pretty much, she was explaining to me this system that I was using was like self-service or whatever. And I was like, what you mean it's self-service? She was like, yeah, so what you gonna do is you gonna drop them or whatever, put on like this little, it's like a little white piece of, it almost looked like the stuff that you wear with the gown, the hospital gown, but so it's like straight across like a towel or something like that. And then it's like the little bedspread thing or whatever, that you sit on, that goes underneath you when you sit on the bed or whatever the case may be. Similar to like a pee pad, man. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? The little pee pad, like it's made out of like paper or something, kind of like the same material as like a diaper or something, but it goes straight across or whatever the case. If you had that cousin or whoever it was, you gotta put that little pee pad down, you know what I mean? Yeah, the little pee pad. So you lay it, you got a pillow up there or whatever. So Basically, you lay on your back. I had to lay on my back and scoot up or whatever. And then it's like this little blue looking little thing right there, like just poking out, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, in order to, like, as a man, like as a straight man, bro, in order to go through this, you gotta constantly, like, just focus on the fact that everything that you about to endure, like, is for your health. Okay, it's all about the health benefits or whatever. Because if you think about it in any other type of way, you're not gonna go through with it or whatever the case may be. So I was like, all right. I'm like, so what I'm supposed to do? So I ain't gonna lie, I almost walked out of the thing when I looked up. And she was like, well, she was like, when you drop them, or whatever, you get on the bed on your back. She was like, you gotta scoot up, and then she showed me. She was like, on top of here, there's some lube up here or whatever. You gotta, like, she was like, this one is pretty much self-service. So you gotta apply your own lube to yourself and to this blue thing that's up there. And then she like, man, you gotta make it fit where things ain't supposed to necessarily be gone. You know what I mean? And so I was like, I don't know about it. You know, stuff sound like a good idea when you start thinking, oh, I'm gonna be cleaned out, I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be all that kind of stuff or whatever. You get there and you start facing the reality of the situation that you like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have them thoughts, but you, like I said, the only way you gonna really go through it is if you think about the overall benefits of what you finna do versus everything else or whatever. So she's like, I'm gonna let you get situated and get yourself set up or whatever. She left, and it was like a little doorbell on the side. She was like, after you undress, get yourself up there, situate yourself and everything like that, ring the doorbell to let me know to come in so I can help you start, so we can start the process or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, this finna be weird trying to do this or whatever. Long story short, I was like, I couldn't do that. I ain't know what the heck I was doing when I did my So the lady had to ring the doorbell. Lady had to come in and was like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to assist with this process or whatever the case may be. I ain't gonna lie, it was the most weirdest moments of my life or whatever the case may be. You know how you try to explain stuff, but then you know at the same time, while you trying to explain what you trying to explain, you gotta be conscientious of what you say while you trying to explain, because while you trying to explain it and give people as much detail as possible or whatever the case may be behind the emotions that you felt at the given time, you gotta make sure that you be careful what you say, because you might get canceled if you say the wrong thing or you take it in the wrong direction or use the wrong adjective to describe. It was one of those situations. And so, anyway, after, man, she managed to assist in that matter with that little blue thing. That was very uncomfortable, if I say so myself. And she hit the switch for the water. Okay, so now, and then she leaves out. She got on some like tribal music going on. It's all kind of like meditation symbols and things going on in the room and all this kind of stuff that's supposed to relax you. So I'm like, all right, it's going good. So I'm like, it's on or whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm laying there. I'm doing what I'm, just doing me or whatever, just laying back, relaxing, listening to the music. Like, oh yeah, okay. In the beginning, like, I ain't gonna lie. So for the first 5 minutes, right? You getting filled up. You getting filled up with water or whatever. It's starting the process going. You hear the music. You in there thinking that you like Luke Kane or like you somebody like a chi master. You in a do. Just on the laying back on your back. You doing little dumb stuff. You fooling around or whatever the case may be or whatever. You thinking you cool, and you can't really move too much. So all you can really do is kind of like turn like this, or kind of like maybe move your arm, like I said, like a cheap man. You can't really move too much. Otherwise, you gonna make the thing come out, and then the lady gotta keep trying to stab you back in your stuff, to get the thing back in there. You ain't trying to have that happen. So first 5 minutes, you getting filled up or whatever, you don't feel nothing. At that 10-minute mark, from mark 10 minutes to mark 15 minutes. Like, that's why I say the first 15 minutes. The first 15 minutes for me was the most excruciating thing. It was worse than getting that inserted where the sun don't shine. Okay? It was the getting filled up with the water. The cramps were so horrible and so unbearable. Like like the cramps was just, and it cramped because you getting filled with so much water. Like within that 15 minutes, you getting filled with so much water. It's like if any more water goes into your body, like your whole entire stomach gonna explode. Like it's almost like the feeling. I want to say it's like a woman going through like period cramps or whatever, or like when women be like they cramping when they pregnant or something. But I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just know it hurt in your gut, in your stomach or whatever. And I hear them talking about pains down there. So I could be wrong. They stuff could be worse. It could be worse. I don't know. But that, you know, all I know is that the cramping sensation, like, it's like getting full, and then being told that you have to eat the entire meal that just filled you up like a few more times. Like you getting full. Like I'm like, and it hurts. It really cramps. Like that in that 15 minutes, it cramping so bad. At one point, I almost ring the doorbell and said, "Look, I want to quit the process. Like this junk hurt." Like I was literally in there trying to do everything, like to not focus on the pain that I was feeling in my stomach. Like that junk was hard. Like it was hurt. Like the ache was ridiculous. Like I was in there like this. I was. I was doing all these hand things. Like I was slice the pain, pray, breathe, pray, breathe, pray, breathe. I was doing all that. It got so sincere. I was trying to think of a strategy. I had to go to Naruto. I went straight to Shugamaru. I was strategy. Couldn't come up with nothing. I almost pressed the button. But right before I could press the button, it was past that 15-minute mark. And when I tell you, the only way to get rid of the pain is you gotta be ready to release. Like the first sign that you can release, if you know what I'm saying, you gotta do it. You do not want to keep letting it build up because the water is still going. And water's gonna be going for like another 30 minutes after it's a 45-minute session or whatever the case may be. You want the water to come out when you start feeling them harbor cramps. You want the water out as soon as you can get them out. So the first sign I pushed, boom. I'm talking about I ain't never in my life. The cannon. Like it felt like an ad lib from a radio or something. Like boom. And after the first one, like the pain, that's when the pain go away. Cause you shoot out so much, man. Not to scare you away or nothing, but you shoot out so much, like your stomach is not like overfilled, not feeling overfull no more. And after that, it's nothing but 30 minutes of just straight fire. Like it's like your backside becomes a gun that don't run out of bullets for 30 minutes. You just shooting them. Like you hitting them. Then it like all kind of stuff I'm talking about. But you going, boy. And it's not just that coming out. It's like food coming, like undigested food coming out. Waste is coming out. Toxins is coming out. Gas that you didn't even know you had stored up in you is being released. Like all kind of stuff is just going on. All kinds of stuff is going on for 30 minutes straight. Bro, 30 minutes. After that 30-minute mark or whatever, you know, people don't never come when they supposed to come. So, you know, your 30 minutes turn to 35. They ain't not come, you know. Don't nobody come in there on the dot. Nobody ain't coming on the dot. So, like 35, you know what I'm saying? They come in there, turn it off or whatever. And then they give you the instructions like, look, this where all your stuff was going over here or whatever the case may be. Or whatever. You see it, yeah, you had a lot. They came, They set you up, tell you how much stuff is finna come, how, you know, whether you should need another session, how much it's gonna cost, whether there's discounts or not, and all that good stuff. And then they show you so like a wiping station where they got like all these kind of self-cleaning stuff, like wipes and stuff. They got diapers in it, adult diapers if you need one, or whatever. You just got done pooping for 30 minutes or whatever, and being filled with so many gallons of water, like just dropping, like forcing everything out of you or whatever the case may be. Now, I didn't immediately feel like tired or woozy or like dizzy or nothing like that or whatever the case may be. I thought I had to use the bathroom at first, but I was like, after I got finished cleaning myself up or whatever, and getting dressed, I thought I was good or whatever. So she was like, she give you some kind of juice, like a juice she give you, or the individual gives you. She said it had something in it. It had all kind of electrolytes and all kind of other stuff in it. So I drunk it, you know, listening to it, took it back. It was in the shot cup. Take it straight back, throw away the cup. And I'm like, hey, I'm good to go. She gave me a list of the foods I can and can't eat, which I did not like that list or whatever, because like the stuff that's on the list that she like, it says you've now been cleansed or whatever the case may be. So here's the food you can't eat, and it just happens to be every food I eat. Like, I can understand, you know, maybe not wanting to immediately have like a lot of caffeine, or maybe not immediately want to have a lot of sugar, but like it was foods on the list, like don't eat a salad, like what, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't eat certain foods with certain, you know what I'm saying? Don't eat this kind of rice, like, or don't eat this kind of meat, like what? All you can eat is this or that meat for X, Y, Z given time, and then it's depending on your thing. It could be 24 to 48 hours, or it may even be a little longer, depending on, you know, you and how your body reacts to what you just had done to you or whatever the case may be. But I ain't gonna lie to you. She told me don't do nothing. Try not to do it for like 48 hours. I went 24 hours because all I had was one meal left in that day to eat. The next day, I ain't gonna lie, I downed the honey bun real quick. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. And that was breakfast this morning. The next day, that was breakfast. By the way, that was breakfast. I'm gonna tell you why. So, anyway, back to the story. I leave out of the facility. I'm thinking I'm good or whatever. But man, listen, I didn't even get 2 minutes up the street. I found out all of the stuff did not come out. All of the stuff did not come out. Boy, I immediately had to go to the bathroom. And I like my body was so messed up because for 30 minutes I was being filled and released. And so my body still thought I was on the table. Oh Lord, being filled and released. Man, listen, I ain't never been trying to look for a bathroom so hard. Boy, I'm talking about, then you start feeling weird, you start sweating, because you like, I better go. And you like, you don't even know if you can control your urges because you just told your body for 30 minutes, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. So at my mind, I'm like, oh my God, has my brain got back to normal? Or is it still in the mode where it's like, just let it go? Because that ain't going to be cute, baby. I'm in the car driving and it just let it go. You know? So I'm looking for a bathroom. I get inside this one store or whatever the case may be. I'm looking. Y'all got a bathroom? They like, nah, you got to shoot down to like the big lots or whatever the case may be. I'm like, oh, that's all the way at the end of this plaza down here. So I'm going and I'm sweating. I'm feeling weird. And you know, you start feeling stuff. It start feeling like, oh, I'm using it on myself right now. Like everything happening, like the sweat going down, dropping down and everything. You sweat hard trying to hold it in. So it feel like you releasing. You like, oh, so you clenching your cheeks extra tight, like walking weird, like you got your you got your walk going. Cause you like, man, this finna be a disaster. Well, I made it to that bathroom. I was in that bad boy for 30. A clean 30. I'm talking about same process, like it wasn't even over. Boy. I'm talking about, boy, I had to take precautions, boy. I know it might be TMI, but I had to take precautions, boy. I had to tissue up the briefs, boy. Had to tissue up the briefs just in case I couldn't make it home. Had to tissue up the briefs. Good stat. Walking around feeling like I got a pad on. I'm talking about, had to pray my way home. You know what I'm saying? Pray my way home. Park, came in the house, flew in the shower. I'm talking about quick, boy. I ain't know what was going on. Boy, ran in there. I ain't know if I wanted to use it again. Luckily, I had to use it no more. So, I sitting on the couch. minding my business. You know what I'm saying? Trying to watch a little TV or something like that. Because I'm like, let me know the after effects of this or whatever. I'm sitting down, man, I get tired quick. Bro, I got like a little appetite or whatever the case may be. I get tired quick, man. I went to bed stupid early. Woke up dumb early the next, you know what I'm saying? Which is today. Woke up dumb early. Like in the morning. In the morning. In the morning. Thought to myself, bro, I need a snack, boy. I need a snack. All right, they talking about no caffeine. I drink a juice. I'm finna down this honey bun, though. So, that's what I did. Then after that, I was like, all right, I feel good. I had a little snack or whatever. But I finished eating, finished eating healthy. I cooked it up or, did what I had to do or whatever the case may be. But as far as whether or not they told me go back like every week for 6 weeks. I don't know that I want to go back every week for 6 weeks to feel my stomach being filled and feeling them cramps again. Like, I don't think I want to do that often. I did hear that there's other ways to go about having yourself cleansed or whatever the case may be. And I do know about the way of downing cleansers, the oral way or whatever the case may be. Like they got different things you can drink or pills you can take or something like that. Or you could just, just eat healthy, eating the right foods or something. But as far as that, I may do it again, but it's not nothing that I'm finna rush or be in a hurry to just like hurry up and go do again. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed trying I enjoyed trying the thing or whatever. Like, it was something different, a way to try to cleanse myself, get myself healthier or whatever the case may be. I enjoyed the fact that I went on the limb to try to do something to be healthier. But it's not nothing I'm finna just like, I gotta do it tomorrow. It has to happen. Like, it's not nothing like that or whatever. Man, I'm gonna show y'all a couple of photos too. Like, I tried to like really record, but I told you that within that 15-minute mark, boy, I could not even reach that phone. I would have pulled off that thing and had to start over, boy. Ain't no way. But I did manage to get a little bit of something, just show you a little bit, maybe a little bit of the setup. I even got a little piece of the release. Not nothing too. It's like a few seconds or so. A few things. Just show you a little bit of the setup, man, so y'all can see a little bit. So I'm finna let y'all see that or whatever. And again, guys, thank y'all for watching, man. Like, comment, subscribe to your boy Spence the Prince, man. Look out for the videos, man. Look out for those notifications. And we got a lot to come, man. So until next time, man.